What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Maverick Man 101. Looking at a video today from Top 5 Dude. Cheating wife goes wild after husband finds this on her phone. Let's go.
If you shut that door, we're done. We're done if you close that door. You can comprehend. If you shut that door, we're done. I'm not playing with you.
What you mean we done?
Done. D-O-N-E. Green check mark,
I know
done.
what done mean, but why you saying we done if I shut the door?
Because if you shut that door, we're done. I'm not playing with you, yo. Like, for real. You pick your poison. You got a choice.
I'm coming to pick your food up.
I don't care about that food. If you shut my door, you're walking home and you're single. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. Cannon, are you serious? Did you really just shut the door?
I'm going to get your food.
No, I just said if you shut the door, we're done. So we're done. I don't need no food from somebody that's not my man.
You know, you hear a lot of Americans complaining about like the price of eggs and the stock market and things like that. And, you know, just complaining nonstop. Price of childcare, everything like that. But they got time to do shit like this, right? Like they got time to do stuff like this. And yeah, man, you know, it's great. It's great. But again, this is one of these TikTok trends that, you know, women are doing. And this guy seems genuinely confused and he should just leave. She want to play games like that, bro. Just go. Just Uber home, grab your stuff and go. I mean, it's in the story.
Wait.
We're done.
We done because I'm going to pick you. What that have to do with me getting your food? Closing the door?
A lot. Because what did I just say? If you close the door,
So
I'm
you want me
freaking
to
done.
leave it open?
Stop playing.
So this is one of those dumb TikTok trends that
Right.
women pull on their men. It's basically a test to see if they have their man wrapped around their fingers. If my girlfriend did this to me, I would simply just laugh at her and walk away.
She said it here, bro was laid up on her leg,
show them the picture.
watching a movie. Show them the picture, come on.
I'll show them the picture.
Show them the picture. Show them the picture. Bro sitting there laid up in her bed,
He wasn't even in my bed.
laid up on her leg,
He was off my. He was
watching a
in my
movie
bed.
at 2 in the morning.
He was in my bed.
She is definitely cheating on him, and the best thing to do for him is to just dump her on the spot.
Dude, stop!
What?
Mm-mm.
Hold on, what were you
Stop!
doing?
Get off!
What were you doing?
I'm serious, let go.
wait. What were you doing?
Nothing.
What was that?
Babe, nothing.
Why
Don't
would-
touch my stuff. You can ask for it, but don't just grab it out of my hands.
That's such a red flag, babe.
No, it's not. I don't grab your phone.
I literally was recording to see what you would do if I grabbed your phone.
I don't grab your phone.
I don't care. That was major red flag. I can't even look at your phone?
No.
Why?
What if I'm doing something important and you
Like
just ruined
what?
it? It's none of your business.
Nah. See why you deleting stuff now? Oh my.
Dude, leave me alone.
I can.
I don't grab your phone, so don't grab mine. I don't care what you do on yours.
Nah, you be doing too much.
What?
I can't trust you now.
Okay.
I got proof.
I mean, you probably never could trust her, but again, right? You thought it was cute. You know, she dropping to her knees, spreading her apples, right? And you just in heaven, right? And women know this, right? They know what to do, right? They're not dumb, man. I know a lot of men, you know, you watch content like this and you think like we just be out here crashing out on women. No, man. I need you to respect them for who they are and what they can do. And then you adjust appropriately, right? That's it. It's not about you crashing out on them or not liking them or hating them. No, let them be who they are and you adjust and go move your own way, right? That's it. You're not changing them. You're just not. So this parakeet right here, right? this human soundtrack right here. Look at her face, bro. I mean, she's probably never been trustworthy, right? But again, right, she was flooding this guy's mind, Niagara Falls, all over his peen, pause, and he ain't care. It was cute. Ain't cute now.
I got proof you're hiding stuff.
It's your choice to trust me, so
Oh, it's my choice to try.
yeah.
What is your problem, dude? See, this, I
Watch the
knew it.
scratching.
Okay.
I knew it all along.
You didn't see anything.
If your girlfriend doesn't allow you to go through her phone, she is definitely hiding something and most likely cheating on you. Like he said, it's a huge red flag, and hopefully he did end up dumping her.
I'm sure he did.
Am I the asshole for lying to my wife that I would forgive her cheating? When me and my wife first started dating, we had a talk about cheating. I straight up lied and I said, yeah, you know, if anything ever happens, I need to know straight away if you tell me, and if it only happens once, I think I could forgive you. Fast forward 5 years later, we are married. A couple of nights ago, she came up to me and asked if I remember our talk, and I said, which one? We have a lot of talks like that. Then she reminds me about the cheating talk and confessed that she slept with a coworker at a recent company party.
That is it.
I was mortified. I packed my stuff and I left, and she begged me to stay, but I couldn't. I needed to cool down. We talked yesterday, and she again reminded me of our talk early on. I laughed and I said, I never intended to forgive you, and I only said that at the time to make sure she confessed if it ever happened. I'm still planning on divorcing her. Nothing can change my mind on that, but my wife said that what I did was manipulation. Was I the asshole for lying about forgiving her?
That's honestly kind of smart, but then
No, smart move for him, because let's take it from a different advantage. Now, he may have found out regardless, right? He may have found out regardless that his wife cheated on him. But the way he played it, bravo, right? Because women do it all the time, right? Women are the biggest manipulators. They do it all the time, right? But that's not how we justify our actions over here, right? But I do think that he did it the smart way, because let's say he told her from the rip, like, look, if you cheat on me, I'm gonna leave you, right? Now she cheats, and now she's doing everything in her power to cover it up. Now, again, it probably would have still came out, right? But him saying that he would forgive her automatically, you know, in her mind, she's like, oh, well, I'll tell him. And she told him, and he bounced. So bravo to him. I ain't mad at it. I do think that you got to set that standard. Like, look, girl, if you out here jumping on other salamis, I'm out. Right. But I think the guy played it well. You know, I mean, you know, again, women manipulate as well. I think that they have that proclivity to manipulate to survive. But the second that the man does it, he's evil.
Was I the asshole for lying about forgiving her?
that's honestly kind of smart. But then again, he's leaving the door open for her to cheat. Maybe if he never said that, she also wouldn't have cheated on him. I mean,
no, she probably would have. Like, let's be real. She probably would have. Women cheat statistically about the same rate as men, in my opinion, if not more. Odds are it was bound to happen.
basically gave her a one-night stand ticket.
Were you reading the chat?
Yeah, I am. Cause
nigga, you're weird.
they're making you insecure.
I'm not insecure, nigga. I'm
Okay,
T-Banks.
but I'm saying.
Right, but who goes to the gym with lip gloss on? And why did you put on the tightest pants possible?
I like working out in leggings. Every female works out in leggings or joggers. Like, you want to feel cute going to the gym.
For who?
For yourself. Like, it makes you work out better.
What?
You're going to the gym to look pretty instead of worry about your
No,
gains?
I'm going to work out, and then I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh, I'm cute. Like, I need to work out.
Go to the gym. You go tie me up. You good? Jim donated $3. Thanks for letting her go to the gym, little bro. You got nothing to worry about. She's in good hands.
This girl is straight up lying in his face. For some reason, he's letting her get away with it, but if that was my girlfriend, I definitely would have dumped her already.
How long you been cheating?
What do you mean?
How long you been cheating?
I haven't been cheating on you.
Okay, well, I said the truth, so I set you free.
Yes, and I'm telling the truth.
But you ain't being set free right now. You locked up. I'm locked up, and they ain't letting you out.
I have not been cheating.
You standing on that? That's 100%?
Yes.
Okay. So,
why do you have my phone?
why you just look over like that? To-do list.
Justin's birthday surprise at 3 on 12/2/23. Who the fuck?
I did not put that in there.
So this is a whole to-do list. But who's Justin?
I did not put that.
What's the maximum amount of people you've bonked in one day?
22. That was at spring break.
Wow.
That was a sore night. To be
I was gonna say,
honest.
that's exhausting. So can you talk us through that? Like what happened? How was that set up?
Yeah, so I basically shared my hotel room online.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, this is the room I'm staying in. Like, just come and queue up. And I'll see as many of you as possible, like, whilst I'm here. Because when I went to spring break, loads of guys was like, oh, I've messaged you to film with you. And I couldn't get through, like, all of the messages. Like, and I've said before, like, I've only got so many holes and so much time. Like, I physically could not film with everyone I wanted to.
True.
So on the last night, I was like, right, I'll just let them queue up. I'll just go one after the other.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I did.
And so how long from start to finish did that all take?
So I think I put the post at about 6 p.m. their time. And, like, we finished, it must be like 4 or 5 a.m.
What? That's insane.
And it was so funny. It's like during the videos, you hear people knocking on the door, like you hear like other groups of lads outside
waiting.
Yeah.
Was there like a queue outside the hotel?
Yeah.
Recently, this woman actually slept with
I think that's that Lily Phillips girl. People in this space have talked about her. They've done videos about her. I believe I did a video on her earlier in the year. 2 points real quick, folks. People, we spoke about this before about society not training women up for marriage, right? You can't sit here and tell folks to get married. You can't sit here and tell men to get married now, are all women doing this? Not all of them, right? Let's say that. A good amount of women are out here doing some scandalous-ish, right? A good amount of them before the all police come. But you can't sit here and tell men to go ahead and get married when this is how you're raising women up. This is what you're putting out there for women. This is what you're prompting up and propping up to women as an opportunity, as a lifestyle, as something to revere, right? I mean, that's like trying to get drafted into the NBA and nowadays not playing any college basketball, right? You got to train them up somewhere, right? Before they go to the next level, right? Now, these women are getting trained up from one whole level to the next whole level, right? So they're getting their training from somewhere. But then you can't turn around and say, hey, look, men, just get married, right? Just take a risk. Take a risk, and if it falls, it falls. Like, what? Now, Lily Phillips is a outlier with this stuff, right? I mean, she does a lot of scandalous stuff, so it is what it is. But I do think that, no, marriage is done. My second point is, I just don't think that she has any remorse, man. These women, we spoke about this too, man. Women like sex, and not only do they like it, but they have a lot of fantasies, man. They have fantasies about being used by different men and by a group of men, by a group of black men. Women have fantasies too. They have wild stuff. And so it's not excusing her, but I think we got to understand this stuff, man. Women like sex too. And they can go a lot longer than a man can.
100 dudes in 24 hours. 22 apparently wasn't enough for her, so she decided to take it to the next level. Now, believe it or not, but she's actually planning on sleeping with 1,000 guys in one day. That's simply just disgusting, and I'm not just talking about her, but also about the men who are basically standing in line for her. Imagine being the last guy in line. That's just, I cannot even put it to words.
Hey, if you're going to do this, you want to go first. Don't be at the back of that line, bruh.
You bought your own house and now you have your girl paying rent towards your mortgage, and in the end you break up. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I was going to scroll on until she said that part at the end about breaking up. Well, in a relationship, you should never make any decisions with the assumption that you might break up, with maybe a couple exceptions. She says she would not pay rent if she moved in with her man who owned the home. Because why would she help him pay his mortgage that he already had? You were paying someone else's mortgage before you moved in with him, whether it be yours or whoever you're renting from. So why not help alleviate the financial burden that either A, helps to pay off the home quicker, or frees up more of his funds for other things? I've truly never understood this way of thinking that, like, they own the home, so why would I pay rent? I mean, if your arrangement is that they completely support you, then this isn't even a topic, so that doesn't count here. I could see a world where you don't contribute to the mortgage, but maybe you pay the bills. But if you're talking about moving in with someone and this is the way they think, it's a red flag and you should...
Good point. Wait. What did it say? So my girlfriend wanted to go to Vegas. Okay. Booked it. Cash. LAX. Okay. Oh boy, man. You men, bro. Yo, I just think there's no saving some of you guys. Why would you, if you guys have been reading this thread, why would you pay for a trip to Vegas with your girl, do all this stuff for her, go shopping for her, get your nails done together and all this other stuff, and then read this right here? She said she wanted to see her friend, so I dropped her off, thought it would be perfect for me to set up the gifts. You gotta be trolling. You gotta be trolling. You know, at some point, bro, I'm not even mad at the women. I'm mad at you men. You men need to pull it together, bro. Pathetic. You know she going over there to get her buns buttered. And you probably dropped 3-4 stacks on this trip. And you live in LA, bro, drive to Vegas. Drive her behind to Vegas. Post up somewhere, have a nice dinner, and come back the next day. That's it. All this extravagant stuff. For what? Ain't your wife? What you doing, bro? Wow.
Alright, this was it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed today's video,
At least he left her there. At least he left her there. But I mean, gentlemen, come on, man. My baby love her dreadheads. City girls up 1,000. Yo, man, your culture is trash, bro. I just want you to understand that your culture is garbage. Garbage. But this is what y'all defending. This is what y'all defending. This stuff right here. I seen a story the other day about the little girl who does that one dance that's been like taking over. The guy from South Carolina, I can't remember his name, but there's been like a little girl who and I'm just riffing at this point, but there's been like a little girl who went viral on TikTok because of the dance, right? But I guess her dance has been too grown, a little bit too ratchet. Yo, man, your culture is garbage, bro. I'm sorry. It is. It is. I can't think of the name of the song. Hold on. Like I said, I'm just riffing now at this point. But I think the guy is from South Carolina, and I think he filmed a video at South Carolina State, I believe. Whatever. I'll find it later. I can't find it now. I just, anyhow, my point being is the culture's trash. And there's a little girl who went viral for dancing to the video, and, you know, black folks thinks it's too grown. It's just trash, man. This city girl lifestyle, this city girls up, you know, hot girl summer, bro. It's all trash, man. If this is what y'all want to participate in, do it. You know, I mean, look, you know, this woman is grown, obviously. You know, hoes have a place, but it's still trash. And you can't blame folks for not wanting to participate in it. So it is what it is. But folks, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I riffed for a second at the end there. I might start riffing a little bit more in my videos. I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time, eat well, be well, sleep well. Catch you guys later.